In this presentation, we are going to discuss the last two stages of ITIL. These stages are service operation and continuous service improvement. Service operation will be split into 7 different slides, which will be explained later on in the presentation. Continuous service improvement will be discussed in the last 4 slides. We will discuss the importance of these stages to the information technology service management. The presentation will finish off with a real-world example of these stages and why they are important and how they affect a real business. So what is service operation? Service operation is the 4th stage of the ITIL lifecycle. This stage consists of aims that add to the business value. One of these is ensuring that services operate as they were agreed to function. Another aim that adds value is to make sure that if any interruptions to the service occur, they are sorted out quickly and effectively to ensure there are minimal disruptions. There are 5 main sub-processes of the stage that are vital to the service operation and how it works. These are incident management, problem management, event management, service request and access management. Without all of these processes, then service operation wouldn't be able to function properly and add to the business value.
Incident management is a defined process for logging, recording and resolving incidents as quickly as possible. The aim of incident management is to restore the service to the customer as quickly as possible, often through temporary fixes rather than through trying to find a permanent solution. There are 8 steps within the incident management which help find, log and fix the issue. These steps include detection, logging, classification, prioritisation, investigation, escalation, resolution and then the closure of the issue. By having incident management, customers can have the best service available at all times and it allows errors to be logged so continued errors can be noticed and stopped from the root cause rather than to be allowed to happen again.
Problem management. This is the process of identifying any issues or problems or errors that have occurred within the IT department of a company using the ITIL framework. Once issues and errors have been identified, then a process will be followed to correct them. Problem management is split into 2 subsections. These are reactive problem management and proactive problem management.
Event management is responsible for detecting events in the infrastructure of the system and is also responsible for selecting appropriate actions needed to respond to an event. An event is any change of the state of the system that would have an effect on the delivery of the service. Events can be one of 3 types: informational, warning and exception.
Service request fulfillment. This is the stage that comes into play when there are no apparent issues with the computer system within the consumer IT company. Instead, this process is to do with responding to the requests of users and their opinions regarding improvements and amendments to the current system that they are using. An example would be that the current system used is taking too long to process data, and the team would come in and replace the current system with a new system that processes data faster.
Access management. The access management process consists of making sure that only authorised users have access to the relevant services and information that they are entitled to. This process helps improve the system's security and helps ensure that the system abides to any legislation in place. For example, it may help them comply with the Data Protection Act and the Computer Misuse Act. Access management implements the information security policy that is set in the information security process.
Okay.
What is continuous service improvement? Continuous service improvement consists of reviewing the services offered and also reviewing the processes and functions of the system. Organisations may need to change their running of a system in order to make sure that the system is suitable for any changes in the organisation's needs or operating environment. This stage of ITIL offers value as it makes sure that the organisation's objectives and needs are in line with the services being offered, the services are up to the standards agreed on. Continuous service improvement is the final stage of the ITIL lifecycle.
Okay.
The role of measurement. Measurements are used for 4 main purposes: to justify a planned course of action, to direct activity, to intervene when corrective action is required, to validate actions that have already been taken. This is considered to be part of continual service improvement, but also within service level management, as an essential part of all purposes.
The continual service management model. This model consists of a set of questions that are aimed at assisting the improvement of a system. The cycle consists of what is the vision, where are we now, where do we want to be, How do we get there? Did we get there? And how do we maintain momentum?
I'm going to talk about the 7 steps of improvement process, which consists of 7 stages. Step 1, decide what you want to measure. The vision will fit into this step. Step 2, decide what can actually be measured. This means what can IT and business actively measure that will be of benefit to the organization. Step 3, gather data. So has the organization reached its goal based on the vision, mission, goals, and objectives that have been previously set. Step 4, process data, defining the correct style and format to each business unit. Step 5 is analyze data, trends, differences, and associate explanation are prepared for discussion with the business. Step 6 is present and use information. The business or stakeholders are informed as to whether the goals have been achieved or not. Step 7 will be the last one, which is implement corrective action, document improvement, add to the service improvement program, create a news baseline, and start the 7 steps again. Thank you.
Disney's ITIL journey. Disney started adopting ITIL in the mid-2000s when computers started becoming essential in enhancing entertainment for children. Disney aims that the theme parks and resorts provide the perfect experience. This means that IT services need 100% availability, reliability and maintainability. It means they have to ensure that widespread change does not result in incidents, that they are confident with our new release management and capabilities. Disney trained 250 people in ITIL Foundation and they elected whether or not they wanted to take the exam. And the result of this is that the theme park and resort works with Verizon Mobile, which gives guests waiting times for their favourite rides and locations of their favourite characters at their fingertips.
Disney ITIL journey. The points from the previous slide shows the continuous improvement of the Disney service since they implemented ITIL on the mid-2000s. The reason for this is to create reliable service and to ensure that our customers get a high quality service from the different service that Disney offers. This is also shows the continuous improvement and the development of in ITIL over the last 14 years. This is an example of service operation with how Disney operate all their service to give customers the best experience possible. Thank you.